Alright guys, welcome back to another video here on the channel, and we have some exciting news today guys, because EA Play was today and we did get a lot of information for Star Wars Squadrons, which of course is our new Star Wars game coming this year, one of them at least, and we have got a lot of information to cover guys, so we're just going to get straight into it. We got the gameplay trailer, we got a lot of news about, you know, the new modes, the customization, a lot of things, so let's get straight into it. If you guys enjoy these videos, do let me know in the comment section below, and make sure to like and share and subscribe for more Star Wars Squadrons content in the future. But now let's get straight into the video. Now we did today get our first pilots briefing, which is like a CT for Squadrons. As you guys may know that in Battlefront 2 we used to get our community transmissions, you know, about once a month. Now this is going to be for Squadrons, and it'll be coming up right up until launch. Now let's start off with the single player campaign. Now I'm gonna go into detail of the pilots briefing in another video guys, so stay tuned for that. But the gameplay reveal trailer and the actual transmission, I'm just going to say CT because it's a lot easier and I'm used to saying that. The CT actually is pretty much similar together, so I'm just going to start off with that. So the single player campaign is, of course, you get to choose between the Empire and the Rebels. Well, you don't get to choose between, you get to play both sides of the same story, and you get to hone your skills in the campaign. So probably best to play off the campaign before you jump right into multiplayer, because, you know, with all these components, all these new things that you have to learn, it does seem very complicated to start off with. So from mission to mission, you will switch between sides of your custom character between the New Republic and the Empire. Now we know of two multiplayer modes so far. We of course have Dogfight, which is of course a 5v5 deathmatch, which we have no new news on, which is, it's pretty simple, you know, 5v5. But then we have the signature mode for Star Wars Squadron, and it is called Fleet Battles, and we already knew this was coming. And I think one of the big things that came out of this trailer was that you'll be able to fight against AI in Fleet Battles. You'll also be able to fight with AI on your own team. And you don't always, so you could do, you know, your own squad versus another squad. You could fight against AI, you could be with AI. So it's solo and co-op as well, which is amazing. And I know this is what a lot of people have been wanting, some solo combat. So Fleet Battles is a 3-stage mode, guys. So first of all, you have a briefing with your characters, with your other characters as well. And this is your briefing room where you basically customize your ships, plan your attack, and it looks really awesome guys, and I think in VR this could be a lot of fun. I hope this is the way that it works in for every mode. Now starting the game, you have your first phase is a dogfight in the middle of the map. If whoever team succeeds goes to the next phase, and then the enemy team has to defend 2 capital ships. Now these are medium-sized capital ships. If you get through them, you can go on to and try and destroy the enemy's flagship. But if you actually, you know, don't succeed and the enemy pushes you back, this is like a to and throw. It's like Supremacy in Battlefront 1 guys, in Battlefront 2015. If you succeed in defending, you get to push them back, go to the dogfight, and try and go towards their ships as well. But now if you do get through these capital ships and move on to the flagship, you have 3 points where you need to take out the flagship. And these are the power system, the targeting system, and the shield generators. Whichever side you want to play guys, you can do that as well. There has been news that you will be able to prioritize what side you want to play, whether that be the New Republic or the Empire. Moving on, we have some new information about the actual ships themselves. So starting off with the X-Wing and the TIE Fighter. These are fighters, these are very versatile. These are all-rounder ships. Moving on to your Interceptor class, which is of course the A-Wing and the TIE Interceptor. These are very fast ships, and they are more for your head-to-head combat against other enemy ships. Your TIE Reaper and U-Wing are, you know, not as heavy firepower, but they do help disable enemy ships and also help give health benefits to your own ships as well. And then moving on to the Bomber, it is the slowest out of all the ships guys, but it does actually deal the most damage. Moving on to the HUD guys, because I know that's what a lot of people have been wondering, is it going to be like a traditional HUD? And the answer is no. The actual HUD is going to be in the cockpit itself, and is going to be displayed on the instruments. So there's a lot of things to go over here guys, so I'll get straight into it. So on this display you'll find your shield, which is, you know, pretty standard, pretty self-explanatory. Then we have your center, which is like your mini map if you're on the ground. You have your components, which is like your customization to your ship itself. The laser charge is your primary weapons. The ship status indicator is telling you what your current ship is like, how health wise. We have the combat display, which shows what ship you are going to be fighting as well as its health. And we also have, next to that is the power management, and next to that is the speed indicator and the throttle, which is, again, self-explanatory. So let's move on to customization, which I know a lot of you guys have been waiting for. So we'll start with components, because that's a part of customization as well. So all this customization is all to do with in-game. There is going to be no real world money. You won't have to pay anything, guys. It's all unlocked through gameplay, which is awesome to hear. And I think this is the way forward for, Star Wars games and just games in general as well. So your components basically, guys, are your star cards from Battlefront 2, essentially, to put it simple. They can do an array of things, going from changing your weapons to basically stylizing the way you want your ship to run through different encounters, and you can make your ship up any way you want, and you might have to change out different components depending on the type of battle that you're actually facing. Also, different components for different ships will be different as well. As we know so far from this trailer is that there are over 50 components to actually unlock. Now I don't know if it's just 50 components across all ships or if it's 50 components with every ship, but it's a lot of stuff to unlock, guys, so I can't wait to see this. So continuing with customization, we have customization in general, guys, so including skins, your pilots, as well as little knickknacks that you can put in your cockpit as well, such as this little bobblehead Ewok that you may see in the trailer as well. So there are multiple skins that we can unlock, guys, through in-game. There's going to be no, like I said before, there's going to be no microtransactions at all, including cosmetic microtransactions. So it's all done in-game, as well as all the little knickknacks and symbols that you can put on your ship, and different skins for your pilots and different ships as well. Now, one of the last things I want to talk about in this video, guys, is power management. Now, you guys are probably thinking what this is. Now, you basically have three sorts of power management that you can basically interchange with each other, and this is including speed, your attacking capability, and your defensive capability, which is basically your shield and your, a fighting ability. And at any given moment, you can change power from one system to the other. So if you want more speed, you can lower your attacking ability. Or if you want more shield, you can lower something else. But, it does compromise your other systems. So the key here is to master these, and this will actually single out the experienced players from the noobs. Now, of course, when we all start, we're all going to be noobs. Now, of course, not every starfighter has all these abilities. Not all these starfighters have shields, but the ones that do can manually put them as if they just want to put all their shields on the front, or if they want to put them on the rear. But again, that does compromise. If you put all your shields on the rear, say if being attacked from behind, then if someone is coming from your front, then you're going to be really exposed. Now, as you can see, Star Wars Squadrons is going to be a really great multiplayer game, guys. And, the campaign is there as well, which, all single players like. Again, like I said, there's going to be AI in the fleet battles as well, so you'll be able to fight offline, technically, but it's still online. But you can see this is going to be a very team-based game, and I can't wait to play it with you guys. So if you guys enjoyed this video, do let me know in the comment section below. What are you guys looking most forward to in Star Wars Squadrons? And did you like the trailer? Did you not? Let me know in the comment section below. Make sure to keep liked and subscribed for more Star Wars Squadrons content and news updates in the future. But thank you guys so very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe. And as always, may the Force be with you all, always.